Good afternoon and welcome back to Kernow EXP. In this live stream, we're going to have an initial look at the kit, which is right here, folks. Bristol Blenheim Mark 1. There's probably going to be more than one video on this. It's going to probably take 2 or 3 sessions, I'm thinking, folks. So when you buy yourself a kit like this, what do we get in the box? So let's have a look, folks. Open the box, put it there so you guys can see what we're building. Now the reason I've chosen this kit is because there's an airfield very close to us which dates from World War II, and it's RAF Nanskuk, which is also known as RAF Portreif. Now that base during World War II had these aircraft and a Bristol Beaufighter as well, and I think later on in the year, as the war went on, they had DC-3s and B-17s and other aircraft besides that. But I know for a fact that these were based there, and there is one that crashed not far from where we live here, and most of the crew were killed. So it's a very sad spot, folks. So we're building this in honor of the crews that were based at RAF Nanskuk, aka Portreif. So let's have a look at the resurrections. So let's tell you a bit about the aircraft. This might be a bit boring, folks, so if you're not interested in model kits or you're not really interested in history as such, then this video will not be for you. Greetings, Adrian. How are you, mate? Right, so the first Bristol Blenheim series of light bombers flew early in 1935 after Lord Rothmere had challenged the British aircraft industry to build a high-speed transport plane. No, let's get back. Right, so Bristol, which obviously is a place, which is not far from Cornwall, folks. It's based in the greater southwest of the UK. Bristol aircraft industry was quite a big to do at one time, apparently. Now, the first Bristol aircraft they produced was called the Briton, which flew on the 12th of April 1935. The Air Ministry ordered bomber version of this aircraft, which is this aircraft, in 1935. Right, okay, let's get to it. Right, Second World War. Development had rendered the Blenheim vulnerable. First seeing service in France, the Blenheim Mark 1 was defeated by just a single machine gun in a turret fixed machine wing. Oh dear. So these aircraft were quite vulnerable, folks. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right, so they altered this aircraft to make the nose a bit longer, so it would they could put a machine gun in there, so that protected the aircraft from frontal attack. So this seen service in Europe, North Africa, Far East, Malaya and Singapore. Good Lord. That's amazing, isn't it, folks? Right, let's have a quick look. So it's wing section and fuselage to go first. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward. Oh, it's different versions I can do. So I can do, I might do the bomber actually. Yeah. I think we'll decide that at the end part of the model, folks. So if you would like to see a bomber version, which I can do here, folks. So it's either the normal bottom, which you can see there, or we can make it a bomber version. We got the bombs here, plus we got bomb bay doors as well. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. So we're going to do the British version, which is this one here, folks. As we can see, we'll be doing that. Maybe not that color scheme. We're not doing that one, I don't think. There's the other version right there, which I don't think I'll do that, to be honest. Right, so let's have a look at the first thing we do. Right, so stick that there. So here's the transfers. We'll just show you those a minute, folks. There's the transfers. So we'll just put them over there. So let's break open the bag. Oh, the bag. So what we got here? We got glazing. Oh, it looks like a well put together kit. So we have, there's the first sprues. Here's the props and undercarriage. Let's make the bag a bit bigger. So here we have wings and engine cowlings. Here we have the bombs, the engine, and part of the wheels. And here we have the other part of the wings and the main body section there. Right, good, eh? Okay. Plastic bags. Oh, dangerous bags, aren't they? Oh well. We'll keep it for a minute in case we need small parts and what have you all. Right, so what is the first thing we do? The first thing we do is probably this section here, I'm thinking. We'll just get that under there out the way. Right, now. So as I said, folks, this is not going to be a complete build right now. We're going to do it in stages. I do have another kit on the way. So we'll get this one out of the way and then we'll go from there. Right, now what do we need? Okay. So do we need to put the stand? No, we're not going to use the stand. There isn't one anyway. Right, so we'll put that there. So we need another part. So where is that part? Don't know. As we shall find. Ah, is that it there? That could be it there. Let's have a look. What's the number on it? Number 21. 21. Is it number 21? No. It's A11. It does look like that, doesn't it? Ah, there's 11 there. So that must be sprue. It should say it there, shouldn't it? Let's have a look. Number 1. Sprue A. Yeah, it is that. Yeah, it's that one there. Right, okay. Right, so let's have a look. A11. So that's sprue A. Sprue A, and that is 11 there. So we need that part. But is there anything else we need to go? Do we need to put the undercarriage in there? Let's have a look, folks. It doesn't look like we do. Right, okay, so we'll get that part out straight away. Let's cut the first piece out, folks. just like to say thank you to all the new recent subscribers. Looks like the videos have gone down really well, so thank you for viewing them, folks. Really appreciate that. We've got some other fantastic content lined up. I thought I'd do the last 3 videos because the weather was changing. I was out on Sunday, and the weather was changing, as we all know. We've had hail and all sorts, haven't we, folks? So those videos have been well received. So brilliant. I'm considering next year to get a bigger drone, DJI. Is it Mavic 2? Is it? But the only downside about that is a little bit more restricted to where I can fly with that one. Now the mini that we've got, well, we've got 2 of them actually, it's not that restricted, so I can fly it lots of places without any issues, because the bigger the drone you get, the more restricted it is. Right. But I can't do anything like that at the moment, because we're currently saving up for our boat, folks. We're getting a rib, inflatable rib, and I've been saving up for that for a little while, to be honest. We're almost there. I think my cat might come in and say hello to us in a minute. Mr. Lou. No, he's gone. Sounds like he's gone in Granny's room. Let's have a look a minute. Lulu. No, he's gone. Yeah, so I hope everyone's all good. The 2 people that are there. Right, there we go. That's that. Right, we've got to read the instructions carefully and slowly. I don't want to make a mistake, which would be not a very wise move, would it, folks? Now, I need to find some glue. I did buy some glue, but it hasn't arrived. So we've only got what we've got here. So we can only go so far today. So let's have a look at this. So it looks like that goes. That's the top part. I'm going to figure this out. Right, so it looks like that goes in there, is it? Looks like it from there. Ah, there we go. There we are. There we are. That's how it goes like that. Right. Lazzy band at the ready. Let's just roughly assemble this, just to see that it does go together. It does indeed. A bit of a burr of there, as we need to sand that off. Here we are. That's that one. So look at this one here. I must say the model kits now are a lot better than what they were when I was a kid, because I've been building these for a long time. Me and one of my good friends, David, used to build these quite regularly. Big shout out to David. All right, mate. Right, that looks to be okay. I'm just going to order a cup of coffee a minute from from my wife. He's good as gold, really. Back in a second, folks. Thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, we're back. Coffee's on the way. Fantastic. Love a nice cup of coffee. Right, okay, so that should be, that's got a bit of burring on there, isn't it? There we are, a bit better. Right, let's get the old glue out. My mate David, these are the small ones, folks, but the bigger ones, my mate David was making model kits. And I was watching him do it, and he got it all over his eye. Not in the eyeball, but over the eyelashes and that. Oh dear. Oh, that smell brings back memories. Whoa. Right. All right, there we go. So this bit, goes in there like that. So I need to make sure that I've got a little bit of glue there. Right. There we go. Stick the lid on that because I'll get high otherwise. Don't want to get high, do we, folks? Yeah. Yeah, I've got some on there now, Adrian. Oh, dear. Oh, bloody hell, this is fiddly. Right, we got it. Yeah. We've got it. Not really too worried about the gap here because I've got some proper filler. Proper model filler. There we go. We got it. We've got it. We've got it. So it's all together. That's all glued nicely there. So we'll just get the Nazi band on it. I don't want to do it too tight. Just so it holds it, folks. And it won't take long to set. There we go. That's the first bit. So my coffee's here by the sound of it. Hello.
Hello, my sweetheart.
Thank you. Lovely. Nice cup of coffee. I think what I'll do with that is shove it up there. Just put it up there at the way a minute. Super. Right. Okay. So there we are, folks. There's the main body just put together. So we've just put in this part here, as you can see. Excuse my finger. This part here. So we'll leave that dry now. So the next stage now, if I just start prepping for the next stage, is the wings. Now, which wings do we need? We need this part here, I believe. So let's get the wings out. Hopefully I haven't, Adrian. Hopefully I haven't. No, I got away with that one. Got away with that one. Right, that's the first bit of wing part out. Second bit here. I'll take the burring off a bit later, I think. So to just get the wing off. Get the wing off. There we are. Let's see if I just... No, I can't get that bit, can I? Let's try... Oh. Don't want to break it, really. Ah, there we are. It just came off. Right, beauty. So, we need to take some of the burring off this now because there's quite a lot on it. That's that bit. That bit. Yeah, as I said a second ago, these kits are a little bit better than what they were when we were kids. A little bit more detail on them, which is rather good. Right. Well, we've got quite a bit there to come off. See if we can nip that off. Yes. That's good. There we are. Sand down all the rough bits. Still a little bit there. Just a tiny bit there. There we go. It's not too bad. Yeah, so these were based at Nanskuk during the war, this particular aircraft. There we go, that's not too bad there. Generally, folks, if you rub your finger on it, if it feels right, then generally it is. Right, there we are. That bit's good to go. Yeah, right, drop that there a minute. Actually, I'll just put that there. So, we need a spar, number 78. So that would be... It's not these, is it? It does look like that. B4. Ah, okay, yeah. B4, that is it, yeah. That is definitely it. Okay, so this is a wing spar which goes inside, which I need to put in. So we need to take the roughness off again. So it's not that bad. It's not too bad. There we go. And then we've got a bit of burring on there, so we need to get that off. Yeah, I've been into aircraft for a very long time. Me and one of my mates were in the Air Cadets, ATC, Air Training Corps, and thoroughly enjoyed it, I must say. Took control of a chipmunk once, folks. Or should we say, I flew a chipmunk for a few minutes. Bloody brilliant. Never forget it. Right, now, so it looks like there might be two spars. There is another one there. Yeah, there is, yeah. So it's only showing to do the one at the minute. So where does this go? Looks like it goes at the back. And this goes facing in. Oh, it's pretty self-explanatory, actually. It tells you where exactly it goes. So it goes right there, look, like that. Right, so we'll get that glued in. Okay, Adrian, I'll speak to you later, mate. Thank you for your comments so far. Right. Now, get the old glue out again. I'm going to be high as a kite by the time I finish this, aren't I? Joking, folks. This should be nearly dry now. So we've got a little bit more of burring there to take off. Oh, as I was going to show you earlier, I have got some proper model filler now, which I bought recently. It's this one here from Revell. Not even opened it yet, but I'm sure we will. So there we are, folks. It's proper model filler. You can use it on, well, it's designed for these kits really, but you can use it on wood. And let's just read it, what else it says. Polystyrene, wood. Yeah, so you can use it in quite a wide thing, but I bought it for the kits basically. I've got a proper model kit here somewhere, a tool kit, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I've put it to. So I'm going to dig that out soon, because we're going to be doing these kits on a regular basis, to be honest, folks. So I do enjoy building model kits. Have done for many years. Right, so now let's get back to this. Right, that's fairly straightforward then. So what we'll do is we'll get some of the glue and we'll put this in place. So there we go. That's the glue bit. Right, that's the first spar in, as you can see there. So we'll leave that dry a moment. So now we've got to take out some undercarriage. So it's not on that one. It's not on that one. It's on this one. Here we go. Or is it? Right, so it's a different sprue. This looks to be quite fiddly, folks. So it's on this one by the looks of it. Put that there a minute. Just read a bit about it, because I don't want to make a mistake. That's one thing I don't want to do, because I made a mistake with the last aircraft, the Swordfish. I rushed it, folks, and I made an epic error, which is not really a good idea, is it? Right, E20. Right. E20, there we are. Right, these look extremely fiddly. Oh dear. Right. You have to be very careful with this. Oh, flipping Laura. Right. Almost. Almost. Might have got it, I don't know. I've got it, yes. No, it's not. Right, we've got that bit out. Okay. Right, that's one. Flipping out, why do they make these things so bloody cag-handed, you know? Did I get it then? Yeah. Looks like we got it. Yep, there you go. God, straight. Oh, we got them. Thank God for that. God, stray folks, that was an exercise, wasn't it? Right, so take the burins off as best I can. That doesn't look too bad. That was that one. That's that one. So I think these are the frames that hold the undercarriage on. Didn't know what undercarriage is, folks. It's the wheels. Right, there we go. That's that one. There we are. Okay, that's them. Oh, God. Now, the next awkward bit to get these frames into the... Oh, God. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right, so let's have a look. Let's just fit one. Right, so it goes in like that. I think while I'm ahead, it'd be as well to get them, put a bit of glue on them now and get them in there. Right, okay. Glue applied. Let's get them in there. I can get to the light here a minute so I can see, get it in the right shot, which I've just done with that one. And the next one. There we are, that one's in. I've got glue all over my finger, which is just what I needed, isn't it, folks? Just what I needed. Glue on the finger. Oh, yes. So, might need to reapply a bit of, tiny bit extra there, because it went on my finger, which is not very wise, but there you go. Never mind. Never mind. Right, let's get that in the right place, just like that. I think that's right. There we go. I think I've done that right. Okay. See that, folks? Those frames are in now, so I need to leave them dry. Right, so we've finished page 1. So everything on this page now is now complete. Splendid news. Page 2. Now this looks to be extreme fun and games as well. Right, so we need to assemble the wheels and then the undercarriage. And I think I'm going to have the undercarriage up on this aircraft. So we need to get the second piece of undercarriage off the spurs and the wheels. So there's the wheels, and here's the second piece of undercarriage, which I think we will need the other sprue as well. Where is that gone? It's over there, so that's good. I don't need that right this minute. Let's get the second piece of undercarriage out. Right. There we go. The second piece is out. And we will need this piece as well in a little while. So if we just get it all prepped. Which sometimes is easier said than done. Matthew, hello. I'm good. Yourself, mate? Hope you're good. Right, Matthew, so what we're doing here, in case you didn't know, we are building a Bristol Blenheim fighter bomber. Now, there's a reason why I'm building this one. It's in honor of the crews that were based locally, just a mile or two down the road, an airfield called RAF Portreif or Nanskuk. Now, during World War II, these aircraft were based there, and some aircrew didn't make it back, so I'm building this in honor of them. So far I've got the main body together, as we can see, and we've been working on the main wings. We've got a strengthening, I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit awkward. This piece right here, we've added that in, and we've got parts of the undercarriage frame in at the moment. And now I've just taken another strengthening piece, which I've just sanded down, and now we're getting to the wings, the other part of the wings now. So just taking off the roughness. There's a bit there that needs sanding. Surprised my cat hasn't come in and said hello. Ah, is that the DIY shop? Do I mention the name? I love that shop. Going to be going in there next week. I've got to buy some timber because we're building a greenhouse. Now this looks fiddly. I've got a smaller file here somewhere. What have I done with it? I don't know. Oh dear. Looks like I might have to cut a piece of this off and cut it down a bit. There we are. And then if I cut that down, there we go. Result. Yeah, I'm meant to be going back to the engine house, but they've altered the way that they do the tours there now, so I don't know about that at the minute. Right, okay, so that's that bit prepped. Undercarriage. Right, so we need to get these wheels out. Okay, so which is which here? I don't know. Let's just go for it anyway. Right, that's one bit. That's two. Oh no, it's fiddly. Right, there we go. And there we go. Right, let's get that. Oops, there. And that one there. Right, so we need to do some sanding on that, I think. Right, that's that one. Okay. Okay. Is that one ready? Well, the guys have been working hard down at the Helston Railway. I will be going back there, folks, definitely. I've not been doing a lot down there with them at the moment, due to a couple of other commitments. But once the steam engine returns, I will be doing that on a regular basis. So we'll be making some videos of me cleaning the engine, so you'll be able to get and see inside the engine house or the engine shed, all being well. I've had a bit of stick from a couple of volunteers down there that think I should do more, but actually, folks, the season that we did do, 2019, I was down there almost every night when the engine was in steam, prepping it, and there were several occasions where it was only me. So, you know, they can't give me stick like that, because I was there when none of the others were there. Right, now, excuse me. So what do we need to get now? We need those undercarriage frames. Here they are. These look very awkward to get out, but we shall see. 1, 2, 3. Out. Come on. Are you coming out? There we go. That's 1. That wasn't too bad. What am I talking about? 1, 2. Let's get that 1 minute. 3, 4. Are you going to come out? You've got to come out. Ah, there we are. Got it. Got it. Right. Okay. Right. Time for a quick swig of coffee minute, folks. Fat gut knife. I need to lose a bit of weight. Oh, going to be great cycling once the weather is good. At the minute, the weather is pants. Right. That's that one there. If you can hear a dog, folks, don't worry. That's just my neighbour's dog. He quite likes to bark. Right, there we are. Now, wheels. These are right here. What does it say? Well, that's fairly straightforward, to be honest, isn't it? So let's get these wheels together. We'll just move this out of the way because I don't want to do any damage to that. Let's just have a look at these wheels a minute. Well, that's fairly straightforward, isn't it? So we get those together. Don't need a lot of glue with that, just a tiny little drop. We can do it like this. There we go, that's enough. Just put that on there. Right, okay, that wheel's together. Apart from the access glue, yeah, horrible stuff. Bloody fiddly this is. My hands are like pasties, aren't they, compared to... Pastian. Oh shit! Did you see that? Oh. Well, I've got a bit of burring on that one to sand back. That should be all good. Right, so that's the wheels. I've got used to my neighbour with his dog now. When we first moved here, it did get on my wick, but as time gone on, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It's not constant. That's the main thing. It's not constant. If it was constant, then I probably would say something, but because it's not constant, I've got no grounds to say anything really. That's the thing about life. You've got to give and take, haven't you, folks? I've learnt that over the years. I think I'll leave these wheels free running so they can actually turn around. Right, that's one. There we go. He's in there. Beauty. Looks like little wheelbarrows, don't they? Can you see that? It's like a little wheelbarrow. Right, we'll leave those dry for a bit now. Okay, so this spar here is probably... we've got some other parts we need to take out the sprues. So what numbers are they? D1 and D2. Don't think we're on that one. There's nothing on that one though, look, that's empty, so we can put that over there. D1 and D2. I think they could be... Is it those? Let's have a look a minute. Could it be those? Lovely dog, Matthew. Lovely dogs. Right. D2. There's 4 different variations of that panel. It's those. Right. Okay. So that's for gear down. This is for gear up. Right. Okay. So we need. So this must be sprue D. Okay. Right. That's what we need then. Right. Okay. That's that one. And then this one. And there we go. There we are. Right. So put that back there a minute. Let's put those resurrections there. So we've got a bit of sanding to do, probably. No, we haven't. We don't need to sand any of that. Maybe slightly there. Right, there we go. Now, I wonder if we can just nip that off with these here. Can we nip that off? Yes. Yeah. Well, we've got a little bit there to sand. So we use this little piece that we've got here. There we go. Right, they're ready to go on. So, and that would be this wing section here, folks. Right, so we've got to glue those panels in now. Okay. So I think we'll be out again on Friday, folks, with the drone. Not decided a location as of yet. Got to do some research on a couple of potentials. I think we've done the North Coast to death now. Those videos have gone down really well, so I'm very pleased. Okay, so we're going to have this turned that way, and yeah, so that goes in there like that. So this looks to be a bit fiddly. Have we done it? Have we got it in there? No, not properly. Looks like it could be. That looks to be correct. It does look to be correct. Bloody fiddly, I know that much. Yep, that looks to be correct. It better be correct. Let's have a look at some more of the go further down here a minute. Yep, I'm on it. That's correct. Good. Just panicking there. Okay. So the next thing to go on would be that spar, wouldn't it? Right. Okay. So we'll leave that dry a minute because I don't want to go too far ahead with it. Right, so this section here has got to go in now. And that would be this part here, which goes that way around, is it? Yeah, there we go. There we are. Right, okay. That looks to be good, so we'll get that part in now. The instructions are really good, folks. If you want to get one of these, it does actually show you what you got to do. Wish I had a precision cement tube, because these are okay, but they're not as precise as I would like. I did have a Revell one, but I used it all up. Okay, that's gone into place very nicely. There we go. Let's just use that for over spillage. That's gone really well. So best to leave that go for a minute. So we've got the 2 ribs in now, or spars. How long have we, oh my god, we've been on an hour, folks. Good lord, that hour's gone, isn't it? We'll keep going for now. Now I should be able to take the elastic band off this now, because this fuselage should be dry. Yeah, that's all good. So we'll put that there. Or should we put it there so you guys can see it? No, you can't see it there, can you? Okay, so what's next? What's next? I think actually I might have made the mistake there. Only human, folks. Is there another undercarriage which we can use? Yes, there is. We've made a mistake, folks. It's a good job I spotted this now rather than later, isn't it? Cheers, Matthew. Enjoy your shopping, mate. I hate shopping, I do. I leave it to the wife. I like shopping if I'm buying projects. But food shopping is not really my cup of tea. Never go shopping when you're hungry, folks, either. It's the worst thing you can do, because you'll end up buying more than what you really need. Believe me, I know. Right, let's take these out of here now without breaking it, because you never know, in the future I might want to use those for something else. So there we go. Dismantle the wheelbarrows. Come on, there you go, he's out. Right, let's take off the bit of, there we go, that one's good. Just a little bit on that one there. There we go, got it. Okay. Let's get that. There we go, that's 1. And 2. He's in there. One, 2, and he's in there. Brilliant. Right, now, what have we got to do now? Don't know. I've got to get these undercarriage installed in the wing here, which, to be fair, does look a bit fiddly. We shall... Oh, bugger. Did you see that? I dropped it. Oh, found it. Good. Don't panic. As Mr. What's his name said, don't panic. Right. So basically you've got to glue that in there, which does look fiddly, to be honest, but we'll get it there. We'll get it there. Put a bit of glue on both and then just get them straight in there, no messing. One, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Let's get the lid on that. Oh, one of those towny people. That's in there. I think I ought to just put a bit of extra glue there just to make bloody sure. And I'll do it there as well. Probably a bit over the top, but it'll be alright. Oh, bugger. There we go. Get in there. Right. Bit of extra. Okay. I think we're good. Yep, we are. Does look pretty fiddly, folks. Oh. But yep, that's good. It's good. It's all good. So just need to leave that dry now. We are. So we've got to the stage now where we can almost get the two wings together. And once I've got those together, I can actually fix the wings to the main body, which is good, eh, folks? I think it's going to be a few minutes before that dries. So I know, have some coffee. Oh, excusing me. Drop that down there. Right, now just have a little look to see how easy this is going to be to get together. Oops. Oh, bugger. I think, to be honest, it might be a good idea to put these back so they are going to interfere. Right, there we go. This is going to be a fiddly doodah. Yes, this is going to be a fiddly turd. It kind of goes together, folks, but it's not perfect. So I need to get some more elastic bands, I think. We've got one. There's two. There's two. We did have some lurking. Nothing like live TV, eh, folks? Yes, elastic bands. I have to make sure I have that tight, don't I? Because otherwise it's not going to be very good. Well, I suppose it would be alright, actually. Once it's set, it should be fine. Yeah, mind you, that gap, I can probably just use some of that putty I've got to go in there. So yeah, there's not that many gaps, to be honest. So yeah, we should be all right. We should be good. Let's take it to bits again. Oops, I've got it stuck here. Let's leave it all. Darn it. It's stuck together now. I want it to stick together, but not right now. Oh dear. Let's... there we go. We've done it. Thanks to the old Swiss Army knife. Okay, right. Let's just check there's nothing else that needs to go inside before we cement them together. It doesn't look like there is. So we're good. We are good. Right. Okay. Right, we should be good. Let's get it together. It's now or never. Right, folks, here we go. Get that lined up just right. Okay, so that's together. That's gone together nicely.
That's a big wingspan.
It is, isn't it, Charlie? Do you want to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
That's my son, folks. My trainee drone pilot. My drone license covers him as well. That's something for everybody out there that's got drones. If you've got a drone and you want to learn a family member to fly, if you've got your license, then your license covers them so long as they are with you, folks. They've got to be with you, or you've got to be with them. You can't give them the drone and let them fly away, because that's against the law, which I'm not really, don't really want to break the law, folks. Not really. Years ago I would have done, but not now. This wheel's just gone in there, which I need to get that out. I can do that. Don't know if I can do that now. Okay. I'll just have to push that one in a bit then to mimic that. There we go. There we are. Yeah, so Charlie flew the drone up at Carnbray recently, with my supervision, of course, and I allowed him to go up a decent height, and there's some pictures on Facebook that and Instagram that he took, which are really good. So I've decided to let him have the old drone now. So he's a good lad. There's not many lads like him around. He's a good one. I'm not saying they're all bad, I'm not saying that, but you know, my lad's a good lad. Excuse me. Right, that shouldn't take too long to dry. Once that's dried, we'll get the body on, and then we'll call it a day. And then part 2 will probably be tomorrow night or Thursday night. I'm not really sure yet at the minute, but we shall see, folks. I think we've done quite well on this first session with this Bristol Blenheim. Seeing that I haven't done any recent live streams for quite a while. I'm preoccupied, folks, unfortunately. So yeah, very pleased with that. It's a good result actually for the first build. Yeah, I've had my eye on this kit for a while, to be honest, and seen it on eBay for a reasonable price. It wasn't a great deal of money, so I thought, yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that, and we'll build that. Yeah. So the next bits we do will be the main cockpit area, which looks very interesting indeed. That's the next bit after today's video. So we'll be doing that there basically, folks. Looks really good, doesn't it? Right, so I think that should be okay now. Mazzy bands off. And now we'll just loosely fit it to the main body. And will it there we go. There we go. Well, that's all right, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we'll get that glued in now. A little bit of glue there. Right. Let's get it together. Here we go, folks. Oh, hang on, I've got a bit more glue going in there, haven't I? Because it goes all the way along there. So I need to put a bit down here. Right. There we are. It's there. So we just need to leave that dry now. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's first video or first live stream for a while of the Bristol Blenheim. Part 2 will be coming very soon, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, then I'm not saying to anybody to watch this, but if you're interested in model kits and history of World War II and local history, where we are, because we're in Poole, which is in between Camborne and Redroof, and the local RAF base here is RAF Nanskuk, which is RAF Portreif, and that's where these aircraft were based during World War II. Now, building this kit, as I said earlier, in honour of all the crews that were based at Nanskuk, RAF Portreif. I hope you've enjoyed, folks. If you have, then don't forget to hit like. And we don't always do these videos, folks. Usually we're out doing drone flights, and we do exploring derelict locations as well, and World War II sites, but we haven't done much of that of late, but we will do very soon. Now, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm off now, folks, because it's my dinner time. We'll be back again possibly tomorrow evening. If not, then it'll be the evening after that. So look after yourselves, folks, and until the next video, cheers and gone.